Around 100 people have been protesting in Cardiff as part of a global movement against banking and big business. Tents have been put up outside Cardiff Castle tonight, and our reporter Nick Pallett is there for us. Nick.
Well, thanks, Lucy. You join me at this impromptu campsite here outside of Cardiff Castle. These protesters have been here around 4 hours now. At the height, there are around 100 of them, and the police have been very softly approached. I think they've been praying for rain, and their prayers have been answered, and so far the rain has managed to make the crowds disperse. Now just a hard core of around 30 remain, about 10 tents here, as you can see, but those that are here still say they will continue to occupy this site. They gathered under the statue of Anira and Bevan, a handful at first, their numbers quickly swelling to around 100 after news of the event was posted on social media websites. Representing many and varied causes, the majority blamed capitalism for society's ills and planned an occupation, as seen recently in London.
We'll be camping for as long as people agree that it's the right idea, but we're also going to be looking to build for the future. November the 30th is going to be the biggest strike in decades in Britain. Everyone here is behind that. I was in London yesterday at the Occupy LSX camp. Everyone there is solidly behind the 30th. We as a class need to stand together and push back against the cutbacks and for a democratic society.
Within minutes they'd marched across the road and set up an impromptu campsite on grass to the side of Cardiff Castle. These protesters claim to be part of a global movement, and many of those involved have already taken part in occupations in London and in Bristol. They're giving out leaflets to the public where they say that they want to see the money market system replaced by a resource-based economy where everyone's needs are provided for free.
The working class are fed up of paying for what the banks and what the government have done. I mean, we don't really think it's fair that we have to take cuts in public services and taxpayers have to continue to pay high taxes.
Well, I'm not actually camping out, I'm just here to help out in any way I can because I want my kids to have a future.
Council bylaws say that you're not allowed to erect. They're bylaws, okay?
It was a low-key police presence. The protesters were politely informed they were in contravention of an ancient city bylaw, and if they didn't remove their tents, they could be arrested.
I have asked them to move. I've spoken with representatives of the group, and they are now going to make those representations to the rest of the group with a view to having this protest removed.
But negotiations failed and the group voted to stay put. Police say they'll continue to negotiate and hope to eventually disperse the crowd peacefully.
So the rain coming down there, Nick, but how are things there?
Well, as I say, the rain has helped disperse many of the protesters. Many decided they would up and leave when the rain came down, but a hardcore of around 30 are still here, as you can see, and here. And around half an hour ago, a council official came from Cardiff Council and told them about the bylaw that they were breaking. It's the 1875 Public Health Act, and they're not allowed to camp on this property, and they can be arrested and forcibly removed. At the moment, the police are not doing that. There's a standoff. Police are standing to one side here, and they still hope that things can be resolved peacefully. We shall see. Back to you, Lucy.
Nick, thank you very much indeed.